Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Cleveland Indians and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Third base. Number 11.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And the pitch. And he lays off for ball one.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. At the plate, Brandon Guyer, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second, and that is through into center field for a one-out single. So coming to the plate, Francisco Lindor. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. That misses. 2-0.
That's a nice at bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in a good hitter's count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward. They continue to stay in good counts.
And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Right fielder.
In now, Avisail Garcia. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Now Lester's 0-1. And there's ball one. Runners are at first and third, one away. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little change-up, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another change-up.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Avisail Garcia is the second out of the opening frame. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. He's running towards second. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number one.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And a high strike there.
0-1.
1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He got two pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take one pitch, but to take him twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Nori Aoki becomes out number 2 this inning. Carlos Correa is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So stepping in, Chris Colabello. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Chris Colabello.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And that's in there for strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Drilled on the ground to short. Correa comes up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Ender Inciarte. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Here's the 0-1. To short. Correa ranges to his right. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close. Now at the plate, Ricky Weeks, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Lester ready, the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A little discipline from Weeks here. It's 3-1 now. Jason Kipnis would be next. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe. The catcher Derek Norris is in. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And a ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Right over the middle, knee high.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So digging in now, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, George Springer. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. In there, and it's 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that misses, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
1-0 pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
1-2, here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Geyer is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Jose Ramirez.
And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Gonzalez is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Geyer. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Grounded back up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So here is Avisail Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Garcia.
First pitch on its way. There goes the runner. Right side, hit hard. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Throw won't get him. Riding in once again, Chris Colabello. Looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Ender Inciarte. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. And this is low, ball 1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run. Digging in to try it again, Ricky Weeks. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the. Digging in, Evan Gattis. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Evan Gattis.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, 0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Jake Marisnick. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
The batter, number 3.
Here's Nori Aoki. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Softly hit out toward short. The tag, and he is out. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jason
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Derek Norris. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Third baseman.
Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Hit out towards second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Brandon Geyer. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Now the double steal is on here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he'll get in there safely. So here's Francisco Lindor now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Francisco Lindor.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Avisail Garcia is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
1 run, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The payoff pitch one more time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it. Now batting, Carlos Correa. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Shortstop, number 1.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Here's Marwin Gonzalez
First
now.
baseman,
0 for
number
1
9.
for him here in this one.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Ready to deal, here's the 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Geyer is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
4.
Stepping into the box, George Springer looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Now, that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Got him. Standing in, Josh Reddick. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Josh Reddick.
And that misses for ball one. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Evan Gattis would be next. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball four. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with two away.
Catcher, Evan Gattis.
From the stretch, Evan Gattis is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. That's inside, 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too. 3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball four.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Kipnis is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases low. Ready for another shot now. Chris Colabello comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chris Colabello.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. Two pitches, two check swings. You just don't see that very often.
Dylan Betances is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Ender Inciarte, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Outside with that slurve of his, 1 ball, no strikes. Drilled right back up the middle. Correa up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So striding in, Ricky Weeks. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ricky Weeks.
And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, Altuve. The throw. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And that misses 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Nori Aoki. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit, then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath, throw strikes. 2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Correa is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting,
the catcher Derek Norris is in. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
for Cleveland.
Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He singled his last time up. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Here's the 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Digging in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll lead it off as we start. the home sixth.
First baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Center fielder number 4.
Ready for another shot now. George Springer. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count. Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a one-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Swung on and missed. 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
This one's down to third. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall.
Andrew Miller.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. 2-1. Here it is. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Ramirez is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready once again, Brandon Geyer. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Michael Brantley is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Scott Kazmir will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. That average for him up in the 360s now. Still without a home run, and 14 driven in. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The windup and the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. So here is Avisail Garcia. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ken Giles comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their
3. Ken Giles.
Michael Conforto will get the call.
Michael Conforto.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Colabello. He's 0 for 2. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Working to keep them in the game here. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. Conforto rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Standing in, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Runner goes for second. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Evan Gattis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate. There, and it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Conforto is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. The throw will be in time at first, and Miller's got it rolling here. 2 away.
The right fielder.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Matt Albers takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Marisnick is on his way home. In to score is the runner from first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple. Ready for another chance? Nori Aoki. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Now pitching for the Indians. Number 48, Boone Logan.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Digging in, Ricky Weeks. He'll start things out. For us here in inning number 8. Willie.
Pinch hitting for the Indians, number 77, Willie Barrios.
Tony Sipp been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to
Tony Sipp.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Got him to go down swinging there. Willie Barrios goes quietly to lead off the 8th.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. And the pitch on 2-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So digging in now, Derek Norris. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Michael Feliz enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top. Brian Pena will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. The average to start play at .315. No home runs as of yet, and 8 runs batted in. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Reddick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll get things started now.
Leading out for the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Zach McAllister is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half.
Number 30. For Zach McAllister.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Inciarte is right there, 1 down. At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent. Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job laying off it.
And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Now batting.
Here's George Springer, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look. At ball 1-0. Dan Otero answers the call now, looking to get this one on to the ninth inning without any trouble.
Otero.
Runner at second here with one man out. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Liner toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now. Evan Gaddis. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to keep the one-run lead. Here it is. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The next 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Third baseman, number 2.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Carlos Beltran will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he takes ball 1. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls, because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him the ball right down the middle. This pitch right here.
Cody Allen enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. Swing, line drive, and he comes through in the clutch. This will tie the game and get everybody running. Here's the go-ahead run to score. And a big insurance run comes around to score from first. It's 4-2. Digging in and looking for more. Allen sets. Here comes the first pitch. Now a changeup here. Three runs already home here. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
That one's in there, 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Baseman, number 27,
trying to pick things up where he left off. Jose Altuve. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Colabello has got it, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter. Jose Ramirez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Ryan Pena comes on from the pen.
Number 23, Ryan Pena.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Yeah, we're down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Another payoff pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Marisnick is there to put it away for out number 1. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That would look like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Ball 2.
2-2.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Lindor. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Will Harris
pitching for
gets
the
the call
Astros,
here as he'll try and
number
look for
36,
one out to finish this thing
Will
off.
Harris.
First offering on its way. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Lifted the other way to left center. Reddick is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. The big bat. Beltran, strike opposed. He's our top player. Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Cleveland Indians. It's going to be
Number 27.
Jose Altuve is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now batting, Carlos Correa. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. To short. Scooped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. He'll try again. 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. The tag, and he is out on to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here. Here's George Springer. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia looks up. Gone! At the plate, Josh Reddick. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lindor has got it, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead the
baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
So stepping in, Brandon Guyer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. So here's Francisco Lindor now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup. Ready with the payoff pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away. So striding in, Evan Gattis. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Swing and a miss. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball. Boy, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kipnis is there for it. 1 out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Here's the pitch. Jake Marisnick is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strike.
Colabello will put this one away, and the side is retired. So here is Avisail Garcia. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Avisail Garcia.
In there for strike 1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Now at the plate, Chris Colabello, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Here's Ender Inciarte. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Swing and a liner, but foul. Comes set, and the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 1-2. Here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now to the plate, Ricky Weeks. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. And he just misses with a curveball.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
And oh, that gets him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
Altuve.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music. Up and in, see if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
The batter,
here's Nori Aoki. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Aoki.
And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch. The changeup down just didn't get him to go after it.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
And he takes a called strike 2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Matt, I like that pitch. I'm surprised people don't do it more often. Runners in scoring position, you know the hitter's going to be aggressive, and he pulled the string with a beautiful changeup.
And that misses. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Smoked on the ground left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit. The tag from Norris, and he is out at the plate. Striding in, Derek Norris. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Derek Norris.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jose Ramirez.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he just manages to get his hand in. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners on the move for second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in. Nobody out, runner on first. Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Geyer hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. A bit high there, a ball and no strikes.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And the tag will come too late as he scores to make it a 3-2 game now. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 0-1 on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. Here's the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit.
And this will be a base hit as the runner will come in to score from third, and we are tied at 3 apiece. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Ready for another chance? Avisail Garcia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Lays off 1-0. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Chris Colabello looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Quintana sets. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
3-0 now. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there. 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got ball called.
Lindor rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And he is going to slide home safely, as with it, they'll take a 4-3 lead. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First offering on its way. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Center fielder, number 4.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Josh Reddick.
Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A changeup over the inside corner. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he misses. Ball 4. Evan Gattis now standing in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Third baseman,
and that'll
two.
bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As he'll look to bring. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here. Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches, both on the inside.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Ricky Weeks. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Ricky
into the windup and the pitch. Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
1 away.
The second baseman, number
and is the second baseman Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Digging in to try it again, Derek Norris. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Quintana's got his target, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Jake Marisnick. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Jake.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time, but foul.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's Nori Aoki. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Bounce towards the mound, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Inciarte's there, and that retires the side. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jose Ramirez. And
there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Dylan Betances is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Betances.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
This is line to left, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Geyer. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. That's inside. 2-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And the slurve is over, and it's back to a full count. 3-2. Runners off for second. Left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Francisco Lindor.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone. Michael Conforto.
Hitting for the Indians, number 30.
Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him. He'll come into play right at 340. 8 home runs and 28 RBIs. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Chris Colabello. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
The second for 1. Here's Ender Inciarte, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass, as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Willie Barrios.
Hitting for the Indians, number 77.
Scott Kazmir answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home, and not in time as the run scores. Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And he misses 2-1. Kazmir sets. Here it is on 2-1. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Gaddis is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge. Digging in and looking for more.
Leading out for the Astros. Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
From the stretch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. This one's down to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
The first base.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez. Now.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
2-strike pitch from Strasburg. Lifted in the air out to left. Moving under it, Geyer. He's got it one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this one's in the dirt, and he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here's the 2-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Josh Reddick comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Evan Gaddis. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The catcher, Derek Norris, is in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Derek Norris.
Ken Giles is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. And this is taken outside for ball. Michael Brantley is going to come off the bench.
Michael Brantley.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
Grounded to third. A quick out number 1. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Brendan Geyer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Brian Pena will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Brian Pena is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Swing and a liner, but foul. He'll enter play with an average of .311. Still without a home run, and 8 runs batted in. Ground ball right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Ready for another shot now, Francisco Lindor. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Marisnick is under it, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No hits.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
This one's down to third. Ramirez is there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder number 6.
Now at the plate, Jake Marisnick. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swung on and hit softly on a line, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 3 at bats for him in this one.
Altuve.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Meanwhile now this ball's trouble, as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Here's Nori Aoki. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Aoki. Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen.
For the Indians, number 48, Boone Logan.
Carlos Beltran will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Carlos Beltran.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Comes into this one at 271. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. In now, Carlos Correa. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the... Into the box now, Michael Conforto. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Fielder, Michael Conforto.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Left field and deep. Reddick racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Now at the plate, Chris Colabello. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Chris Davinsky. Comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning. Adrian Gonzalez will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. The numbers, 282 to start play. No home runs as of yet. 9 driven in. Hard hit ball to short. Correa fields it cleanly. No problem here. 1 away. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Ender Inciarte.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 29, Tony Sipp.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Willie Barrios.
Designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Digging in, Jason Kipnis. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Slides down the left side, but foul.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful. Digging in, the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Conforto has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Matt will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Well, definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Got him to go down swinging there. George Springer is sent packing for the second out of the inning. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Evan Gattis now standing in.
Catcher, Evan Gattis.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Conforto moving forward. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Luke Gregerson takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. There goes Brantley. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Pena. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Mike Dunn answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. First offering on its way. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he's called out on a close play at third. Swinging a soft liner. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Cody Allen. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez ranging into shallow right. 1 down. Stepping into the box, Jake Marisnick. He singled his last time up. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. So a runner at first now with. He's set and the pitch. On the ground to third. Ramirez is up with it. Kipnis on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the American League's Houston Astros and the Cleveland Indians. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Batting second here tonight.
Here's Nori Aoki. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. Outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
Nobody out, runner on first. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Striding into the box, Carlos Correa. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him. Currently sitting in the high 320s. In there, no balls and a strike.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
The first baseman, number 9, Marwin
Now
Gonzalez.
a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. First offering on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in right place to throw strikes.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. 3-2 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Digging in, George
4.
Springer. First swings for him in this one with the runner still at first and 1 gone. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. So striding forward now, Evan Gaddis. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Batting 8.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. In there, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Left field and deep. Brantley racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The runner scores from second. Reddick rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the
Ramirez.
squared that one up just a little late. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Line drive to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. So here's Francisco Lindor now. His average coming in way up there in the 380s.
Francisco Lindor.
And this one runs up high, ball one. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runners on first with one down. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Throw over to the bag, runner back safely. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Now in the box, Michael Conforto. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. First and second now, one man out. In the dirt here. And he'll get back in safely, as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Now a throw over to first, and late reactions, and they got him. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Jake Marisnick. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
Jake Marisnick.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Brantley comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
So he throws him for the strikeout. Jose Altuve goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Nori Aoki is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. Hit softly on the ground to first. Gonzalez moving to his right. And Gonzalez will take it over himself. And that. Striding in, Michael Brantley. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him, up in the 360s to start play. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out. Here's Adrian now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Here it comes on 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Line drive to center field, and this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it. Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. On the first pitch of the inning is lined into left field, a leadoff single. Ready for another chance? Marwin Gonzalez.
Number 9.
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 0-1, here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He singled his last time up. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Josh Reddick, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1.
And here he is in the third inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Brian Pena, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Brian Pena.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Standing in, Willie Barrios. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2 and a dive, but he's back. Ready with the 0-2. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Throw over to first, and now this ball's going to wind up out of play as that pickoff throw misfires in a big way. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Reddick ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Stepping up to the plate, Ender Inciarte. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Ramirez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will come in to score from second as they've cut the lead in half to 4-2 now.
Up next for Cleveland.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Line fouled off to the left and over the Indians' dugout. 0-1, here's the pitch. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. 1 out and a runner on third. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again. I don't know how he got a piece of that pitch. That's a great pitch. Fastball up in the zone with 2.
And they will not get him at the plate. The runner's safe, and it's now a 1-run game at 4-3.
Fielder number 30.
In now, Michael Conforto. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he takes ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Chris Davinsky is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And this is lined hard to deep left. Reddick is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Evan Gattis now standing in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And this will be taken in by Adrian for the first out. Digging in, Alex Bregman looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th.
That's a ball.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Conforto is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Jake Marisnick will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Jose Altuve would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Digging in now, Adrian Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
A fastball that just misses inside. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. So coming to the plate, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Pena. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll dive back in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on it.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. So digging in now, Willie Barrios, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Sliced down the left side, but foul.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Kipnis is on his way home, and that's going to push across the tying run from second, and we're all even at 4 apiece. Here's Ender Inciarte. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Michael Feliz answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Michael Feliz.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it 7-4. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Softly hit toward the hole. Altuve scoops it up, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jose Altuve.
Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Conforto is there to put it away for out number 1.
Nori Aoki.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nori Aoki comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now the pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He'll get it into second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Here's Marwin Gonzalez. Now.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Boy, he's struggling here in the 5th inning. And you know what? You got to finish that 5th inning to get that win in the win column. He's got 2 outs. So this is a big battle right here for him to get that next out.
Now the relay home, and he is in there. Here's George Springer trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. The 1-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. quick move here to step off and look the runner back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a sinker on the outside. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out. Here's Michael Brantley. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Scott Kazmir, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 29, Scott Kazmir.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Low for ball 1. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit. Here's Adrian now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Look over by Kazmir now to pitch. Hit out towards second. And he's retired here, 1 away. Standing in, Jason Kipnis. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker. A ball and a strike. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Just keeping him close. 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Hit sharply on the ground. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. Throw won't get him. Ready for another shot now. Brian Pena.
Brian Pena.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this will land foul shy of the wall. And this one gets away. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. A man at third with 1 away. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Brian Pena becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Willie Barrios is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Bregman has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Evan Gattis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Kipnis. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Third baseman,
and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Gonzalez will tuck this one away for round number 2.
The batter.
Here's Jake Marisnick. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Inciarte moving in. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Ender Inciarte. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far.
Center fielder, Ender.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first gets him, so Kazmir's looking good to start the inning. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Kazmir into the windup. 0-1 on its way. Swings through the slider there.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
The batter, number 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nori Aoki.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to the
number 24.
First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Takes this the other way to right. Conforto is right there as he takes it for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Singled homer run in his last time up. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And a low throw, but some fine dirt work. Ready once again, Michael Brantley. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Here's Adrian now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Adrian.
Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. Ready with the 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
So he got him looking there. Adrian Gonzalez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. And perfect execution there as the hit and run yields a base hit. And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. The runner from first crosses the plate. Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Pena. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. In there, strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Ken Giles comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Giles sets. Here's the first pitch. Willie Barrios is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here it comes, 0-2. Looped out toward third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's George Springer. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Matt Albert. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit sharply on the ground. Kipnis is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder, number 22.
So stepping in, Josh Reddick. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Conforto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in,
Catcher.
Evan Gaddis.
Evan
He could really
Gaddis.
use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Conforto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Ready for another chance. Ender Inciarte.
Leading off
3
with a
hits,
drive.
including a pair of doubles for him
fielder,
thus far.
Ender
Mike Dunn comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Done.
Sliced down the left side, but foul.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he's retired 1 away. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. Line to the right side. Marisnik is there. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Grounded to short. Lindor fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. At the plate, Jake Marisnik. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Now here's the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here it comes. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Well, they tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Lindor over to his left, on to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now. Astros are down to their final out now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline. Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to Adrian at first, and this ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a